Hello, this is Belinda for Aussie Stitches, coming to you on the 2nd of January. This is take 2. Had to stop because I had a little girl that was making very loud noises just here, and it got to the point where it just had to be stopped and redone. Sophie's over there quietly colouring in. Will might come in. I said to the girls I can come in, but they're being ridiculous. So I'm doing the Jessie Marie tag, the year in review. So I'm just going to quickly go through this because my last video took 6 hours to upload and there was only like 20 minutes. So hopefully we get through quickly. I'll do another video in a couple of days and we'll see how we go. All right then. Favourite, least favourite whip. My favourite whip, you know what, I just said this and I cannot think of what my favourite whip is Ladybird. Oh, Ladybird Fairy by Joan Elliott. That would be high on my favourite list. I love stitching on it. My least favourite is William Stocking. I have done 3 already and that is just painful. My favourite finished is Sophie's frame. She got it before. She ran and got it. The S that I did for Mirabilia. My least favourite finished is a bookmark that I did for was going to be for our boss's son. It was supposed to be made into a bookmark. It didn't happen. It got binned. Favourite fully finished would be the Fairy. I do not have a non-favourite finish. The only other 2 I had done were Mill Hill kits, and I actually quite enjoyed the finishing of it. That's just my favourite. Favourite new start. I was stumped on this one before, and I really am still stumped. I think I'm going to go with Michaela's August Peridot Fairy by is it Mirabilia or Nora Corbett, same designer. I really do enjoy that as a start, and I'm still enjoying it. Least favourite new start.
Izzy? Ionis with Hansel?
No, I liked that one. I don't think I have a least favourite start.
Did you like the one where you finished?
I did.
Do you like the Santa Claus?
I don't know, to tell the truth. Favourite tool is needle minders. We lost so many needle minders until we got a needle minder. I still lose them, not nearly as much though. Bit of a glare happening here. Favourite technique, beading. Discover beading this year, love it. Absolutely love it. Least favourite, backstitch. I'm not sure if it's a technique, but I don't like it.
I love it.
Favourite material is hand-dyed fabrics, just love it. Least favourite is the Ada that comes with dimension kits. They're revolting and I'm starting to substitute them out. Still with Ada, just Ada that I buy, which is 10 times better than that stuff. Favourite pattern release of 2016 is the Joan Elliott Enchanted Aurora. As soon as I saw that pattern, I just had to go and buy it. Least favourite pattern is one of the Heaven Earth designs. It's, I don't know what it's called, but it's that guy that's painted with animals. He's usually in suggestive poses, half naked, probably fully naked, but you don't get to see much more. That doesn't rock my boat. How many whips did I have at the start of the year? I think I had around 7, maybe 5. Don't really remember.
Oh, no.
How many whips did I have at the end of the year? I have 27. How many starts during the year? I would say roughly 20 to 23. I'm not sure. Some of those starts were finishes, and I didn't keep track. One of my goals this year is to keep track. So I have a better idea, especially when I want to finish things. I want to finish some of my older whips, and I'll have an idea when I started things too. They have first priority. Finishes during the year, ice count 6. The 7th would be that bookmark, which I fully finishes objects 3. I actually didn't think I had more than one, and they went, no, I had 2 Mill Hill kits that I finished up. UFO temporary, none. UFO permanently, 2. I started them in the Crazy 7 with cross stitch and discuss, and I have now gifted them to my sister-in-law. Full coverage pages completed. I've probably done about 10, but they're not full pages. They're the bottom pages because I start in the bottom left-hand corner. There are a page like that. The page is done. They're not full pages though. I've probably finished about 1, maybe 2 full pages. First and last start and of the year. Now, I can't remember my first start, but what pops into mind is the Ida Garden Fairy by Mirabilia.
Yep.
I know I started that in the Crazy 7 with cross stitch and discuss in the first week of 2016. So if it's not my first start, it is one of my first starts. Last start is the Birthstones Dragon Mystery Cell. I started at 11 p.m. December 31st. Insane. I didn't mean to start, but my kids had finally decided that they were tired. It was an hour to midnight, and I kind of went, what the heck? Let's go for it. Last finish of the year would be Sophie's S.
Excuse me, Mum.
Because that's, yeah. Yes.
Well, can you tell about at the end of the year and we've got all our stuff back?
Regrets in purchasing. Not really. The 2 kits that I gifted to my sister-in-law, I purchased probably not this year, but those are probably my regrets. I got them off Stash on Loads. I didn't pay for them full price, so gifting them wasn't a bad thing, and yeah, it is what it is. Starting, no regrets. Probably those 2, if anything. But other than that, no regrets. Stopping, none whatsoever. Not participating. Not anything that I wanted to participated, I did. Anything that I didn't want to participated, I didn't. Okay, new to me, tour. I'm going to say project bags. Probably not a tool, but there's so many awesome ones out there, and I can't sew to save my life, so they are awesome. So sorry if I'm looking down, I've got all these notes because there's a lot of questions. Technique, beading, loved beading, and it was new to me. Designer, coffee stitch. He started out, and he's the first one that comes to mind. Glendon Place, Chatelaines, yeah, I think those are the ones that come to mind. Fabric, Colour Cascades, really got into her this year, and I love her hand-dyed fabrics. Thread, Weeks Dye Works, never used them before until this year. Vendor or shop, 1, 2, 3 stitch, Colour Cascades, Petunia, Stitches, Reap As She Wrote, sews. Joe's stitchy stuff. She sells needle minders. Little Yellow Crafts. She sells Little Yellow House Crafts. She sells project bags. So does Petunia, Stitching Petunia. Yeah, Nifty Needle Nannies. Will's walking around with one of the kids' boots on. Another day in my world. Terminology. No, there was not really any that I didn't know. Flosstube channels. Loads. The Stash Queen. The Queen of Starts. Coffee Stitcher. Stitching Petunia. Love her. Kay's Stitch. Cross Stitch. Love her. A Stitch in Time. A Heart Cross Stitch. Joe Gregoire. Also Miss Crafty. I'm trying to think of some Aussie ones, and do you think I can think of it? Sarah from Tasmania. Mental blank on your channel. She's awesome. Vintage Stitcher. Also awesome. Ladybird or Ladybug. Also another Aussie one. She is awesome. Check them out. I'll try and link the ones that I've completely blanked in, maybe. If you don't know them and you want to see them, it's very hot outside. Okay, but go out that door, please. Colour Cascades has got one on as well. She started. So many, and so many good ones. Obviously Stitcherisa, she was new this year. She's also going through a lot of stuff, slowly coming out to the other side. She gives awesome updates. If you're going through something like cancer or something really life-changing, her channel and the way she expresses herself and what's happening and the degree of information she gives may be helpful for people who are going through it. So Stitcherisa, if you're going through stuff like that, generally she's bloody hilarious. Very hilarious. Also, Megan Stitching May, I think her true cross stitch channel is. Love her. We've become quite good friends over Flosstube. So many, more than I can count, and there's new ones coming on daily, and I'm so far behind, and I'll probably never catch up. All right, I'm going back to my phone now because I stopped writing because there were so many. What did I learn this year? That having more than one whip on the go means that I actually complete more than I've ever done. This is the first year that I've completed more than one whip, and normally it took me 2 years to complete that one whip. What did you teach someone this year? My kids to cross stitch or do embroidery. Did you become real life friends with stitchers that you only knew via social media previously? No, because no one lives near me. I live in WA, Australia. Everyone that I've met lives in other parts of Australia or overseas. Very annoying. Are you happy with what you accomplished this year? Hell yes. Never completed more than 6 whips in a year, or 1 whip in a year, so I am thrilled with my 6. What are my goals for 2016? How do they measure up with what you have accomplished? My goals is to get roughly 7 finishes, purely because I have stuff that needs to be done for, like, the deadline is this year. So has your stitching style or organised changed in the year? Yes, it has. I've now put them in project bags or those plastic bags so that everything is. I've made up Flosstube card with holes in it and symbols to make it stitching quicker. Yeah. Did you fall victim to fear of missing out? Was there any projects that you would pass on starting if you were given the chance to go back and do it again? No, I pretty much know what I like and what I dislike. If I'm sitting on the fence about something, if I think I might like it, I will just not buy it until I know definitely that I want it. Did you participate in any sales? If so, which one was your favourite? The passport stitch along with Frosted Pumpkin, absolutely my favourite. It was my first one and I loved it. What did you learn about yourself throughout your stitching this year? That it keeps me calm and more likeable to my kids. What's your favourite event that you participated in the year? Probably the Frosted Pumpkin stitch along. Was there any stitching fads that you didn't jump on the bandwagon but you were considering? No, not really. What projects are you most looking forward to starting? My chatelaine. That will be in May. What project are you most looking forward to finishing? William Stocking, high up there. Never, ever doing another one. Yes.
Where are
I don't know. Do you intend to be more determined or laid back in your stitching in the coming year? Bit of both. Determined to get finished what I want to get finished, but laid back. I don't really have a rotation. As long as it gets done, it gets done.
Mum, can I have 3 or 2?
2. What event are you most looking forward to participating in? The Frosted Pumpkin Stitch Along, the new one. What are your stitching resolutions for the new year? To stitch. Will you be participating in any sales? Any that suits me. The stitch alongs, like the mystery, Frosted Pumpkin mystery stitch along, the Lakeside Needlecraft, Fantasy Under the Sea, the mystery Birthstone Dragons are ones that I'll participate. Will they get done? All of them get done this year? Some will, some won't. Some have higher priority than others. What are there any new material stitches techniques would you like to try in the new year? With the chatelaine, all the new stitches that will be in it, the specialist stitches, that will be new to me and I'm looking forward to trying them. Okay, this is the non-stitchy related. What was the best thing that happened to you this year? Lots of little things fantastically happened. The best thing probably was Iona's diagnosis with Graves' disease. It meant that she became, with the tablets, back to my Iona. Michaela going to school 2 days a week. She was really needing, yes, you can have a third one, needing that extra stuff that I couldn't give her at home. The friends that I've made, the farming wise, we put in our first crop, we took off our first crop. We did not lose money. Yay! Just working more as a family, having the set goals of the family to be the farming and working towards that. What are your resolutions for the new year? Last question. To be happy. My kids are pulling off poppers, if you can hear that big bang. Yeah, just to be happy. Try to be a bit more calmer when dealing with 4 kids screaming at me. That would be a good plus. Besides that, that's it. Now Sophie quickly has been dying to want to show you her colouring in, as she's been laughing at me with some of my answers, giggling away underneath her hand. Alright. This is what Sophie got for her birthday. Because Sophie's birthday is the week between Christmas and New Year. She's the big 10 now. Oh my goodness, I have a 10-year-old in my house. There you go. All right, so I hope everyone had a fantastic Christmas, good New Year, and I will see you again in a couple of days with a full update. We got through it. Yay! See ya.